that the spirit of divorce is all over her family, all over my family. And when you pray that God breaks those generational, sometimes they are not broken. Her mother has been divorced 3 times.
Okay, easy, Tyrese. All right, wow. Why you saying that?
It's true.
Okay, but all right.
So if you, but her mama is currently married, but you've been divorced 3 times. So when your daughter is running to you about things that may be going on in our marriage, what is your mom at the house advising? What is she saying to you? What is she?
Let me ask you a question. Did you ever get?
Hold
on. Did you ever get along with her mom? Did you ever have any issue with her mom?
I'm gonna tell you, me and her mom had one issue and one issue only.
One issue.
One.
Okay.
And would you like to know what that issue was?
I would.
Okay. So in the Bible, it says, leave and cleave to your husband, your wife, or your family. You're still supposed to be connected to your family, but when you get married, your #1 priority is to protect the sanctuary of your husband, your wife, and your family. Leave and cleave, not literally leave, but leave like gravitate towards the focus and the energy of your husband, your marriage, and your family.
Got it.
Her mother encouraged her on some gold digging, money, financial shit. He's the one, girl, he's the butt, because she was on her bag. You know, she had her ex-dudes that she was getting her bags from and left them and got a bag from them. So the fruit don't fall too far from the tree.
Okay.
So as I'm in this relationship, right, I'm on the phone and I'm out of town, and my wife at the time, Samantha, would call me crying. I'd be like, what's going on? She's like, my mama keeps coming at me about random shit. She keeps disrespecting me. She keeps asking me all these questions. Now, she was with her mama 5 days a week. They went to church every Sunday. They went to gym together. They were the best of friends. So you encouraged your daughter to get married, and then the realization that her gravitating towards her husband and her family end up having her mama to get jealous and envious of the actual relationship that we had. So her mama ended up becoming abusive with her power, abusive with her relationship with her own daughter, because she made her cry every day from just coming at her about random shit.
Okay.
So mother, who had her own husband at home, never wanted Samantha to leave or cleave. So ultimately, beyond gold digging, beyond the gold digging agenda, beyond the venomous, negative, poisonous energy that can come from family and in-laws, which I have never experienced in my life, I believe that her mother was one of the biggest contributing factors to her saying, I'm out. Her mother wanted her husband and her daughter all to herself.
Okay, but so what was the issue? You said you only had one issue. Was that the issue?
The issue was, once I realized the abuse that her kept spewing off to her daughter, I'm now looking at, I'm like, you know what? I've never been the type of control freak, keyword, control freak, for those control freaks out there. That's like, you know what I'm gonna do is, when I get in a relationship with you, I'm gonna isolate you from your mama, your family, your friends. I'm gonna disconnect you from everything that you were ever connected with, because it's my way of controlling you and taking complete. I'm going to have you depending on me financially, emotionally, psychologically. I'm going to disconnect you from everything you've ever known. And those are control freaks. That's not me. I wanted her to go to her mama house for 2 weeks at a time. I wanted her to continue going to church and doing all the fun things that they were doing as mother and daughter. But her mother, in my opinion, was jealous of my alpha, jealous of my presence, jealous of the actual marriage and the relationship that we had, jealous of the fact that she wasn't talking to her as often or seeing her as often, because we were doing what the Bible told us to do, which is leave and cleave. So at the end of the day, I went to her mama's house in front of her and her husband. And I confronted her about her abusive behavior towards Samantha. And I was asking her, what is going on? Why are you doing this? I don't have a problem with your relationship. And I had to tell her, I actually am not here to take your daughter from you. We fell in love and we got married. So what's like, you're still with her, you still see her, y'all still talk and communicate, everything is all good. What is the problem? So that was the one issue I had with her. And I guess every time they linked up outside of her mama, whoever other friends that she had in her ear, if it's already in your head that I'm here to get a bag, I'm gonna have this baby and hospital payment, all I'm here to do is get money. If you got that in your head, that anybody trying to encourage you to stay in something, why would you want to stay in it? It's not just a matter of falling out of love. Like, yo, I've been married to you for this amount of time. This is what's guaranteed to me financially if I leave you because of our prenup. And I'm going to turn into a chess piece in this game that I'm playing for family law court system. And that's all it was.
Got it.
So I have been on the receiving end of a fucking game. And my heart has been broken in many pieces. So that's why I got a song entitled specifically, Is This Love or Just a Transaction? Because it's impossible to believe that anybody would just up and leave their husband and their family if they didn't have some type of agenda financially. And then the fact that you tried to reconcile on the grounds of my apartment lease is almost up. You never wanted to come back to your husband and your family. You tried to come back to your husband and your family on behalf of the fact that your lease was about to end.
Yo, listen,
it's all fucking game.
I have to go to the pod, but last question. Why you didn't tell her to, I mean, I respect that you checking the moms, but why you didn't tell her to talk to her mom about it? Why couldn't she
She
do
did.
It? Oh,
she did talk to her.
She did, okay.
Her mama wouldn't let up.
Oh, her mother one of those people. Got it.
Oh, you've heard the story of the devilish in-laws. This was what it is.
Yeah, I heard that story before, yes.
Yeah, I've experienced that because I've never been the type of person who get in a relationship with a woman and I want to isolate them from everybody and everything. Now, if they friends are still out there twerking and turning up and living a whatever lifestyle, then that's not conducive to any marriage. So I would isolate her from them, and most women would want to isolate me from any homies that's out here living their best life, clubbing, and got, fucking DMs and Vixens in their car every other week. You cannot be a very married man around that type of energy and intentions, period. So, isolating your husband or your wife away from single conversations, single narrative, people that are out clubbing and partying and breaking up with dudes every other week or breaking up with women every other week, you cannot have those type of vibrations around you when you're trying to sustain a functioning, happy marriage or family.
Got you.
Just doesn't.
Listen.
Go.
I got more questions for you later. I got to go in the park.